Hi guys and welcome back to Classic Airsoft. My name is Olli and this is the Tokyo Marui AK 47 Beta Spetsnaz version. This one was released in the year 2002 by Tokyo Marui as the last AK model of their series. They started with the AK 47 and the AK 47S, that is the underfolder, and after that they released the AK 47 Beta Spetsnaz. I think they did it because they wanted a more tactical looking AK, a shorter AK for CQB, or just to have a shorter model. That was the first tactical looking AK Airsoft AEG back in the days. So let's see what we have here. We have a typical Tokyo Marui box for that time period with an artwork in the middle, a Russian logo. I don't know if it's real or it's from the Japanese creativity. And we have here Beta Spetsnaz, as well as on the picture here shown that the gun has hop up. We have an EG 700 motor inside, and we have as well new innovation for that time, the short magazine that comes with this gun. So this short magazine was a 250 round Tokyo Marui high cap, and it's a shortened AK magazine by 65 millimeters. So let's get into it. When we open up the box, we find some paperwork, typical Tokyo Marui paperwork from back in the days, that give us some information about the battery you use or you should use. In this case it would be a 1300 milliampere 8.4 volt nickel metal heated large type battery, as well as a Tokyo Marui product catalog, some shooting targets and safety advices. Then we have the typical Tokyo Marui AK-47 and AK-47S user manual. That's the same as by the other AK models. Then we have a special paper for the AK Beta Spetsnaz with some product specific things like the iron sights, an explosion diagram and parts list. Then we have some German user manuals, and that's it. In the box we have a red plug, a muzzle plug. Then we have a cardboard flashlight. The AK, normally in this place there would be 100 or 200 0.25 gram BBs, and underneath the AK we have a cleaning and unjamming rod. Normally, but it's missing here, there is a tool to adjust the front side as well. So what we have here? We have here the AK Beta Spetsnaz, a shortened AK-47 variant with a full stock. The front set is new and the upper part or the top cover from the AK is new. The main body is the same as on the AK-47 and AK-47S. As well new with the model is this new high cap magazine. Yes, a high cap magazine by Tokyo Marui. And Tokyo Marui high cap magazines are the best working high cap magazines on the market, if you ask me. Because when you wind this up and it's fully winded, then you can shoot nearly all 250 BBs in one go. And I don't know, and I bet there is no other brand, Airsoft brand, that can build high cap magazines in this quality. So if you know a brand, please shut it down in the comment section below. The high cap is fully out of metal. You have a flap on the back side. You can pour your BBs in, then just wind the magazine and you are ready to go. Build quality of this AK model is pretty good. It's quite sturdy, nothing wobbles. Keep in mind this model is over 20 years old. So the main material is plastic. We have a plastic buttstock, a plastic motor grip, a plastic main body, plastic handguard and plastic front trunnion. of metal, the top cover, flash hider, gas block, trigger guard, trigger, fire selector, fake bolt, some screws, and the mounting brackets for the full stock, as well as the back plate of the stock. If you disattach the flash hider by turning counterclockwise, you will see that underneath the flash hider there is a 14mm counterclockwise threading. We have adjustable hop-up. To reach the hop-up, just pull back the charging handle. Underneath you will find the typical AK style hop-up. Hop-up is pretty good on the Tokyo Marui models, and the shooting distance as well is pretty good, like on every Tokyo Marui gun. Even if this one is over 20 years, we have an energy from around 0.6 joule with adjusted hop-up and 0.2 gram BBs. This model is an ß-AEG, so it means semi-automatic electric gun. That only counts for Germany because our gun regulations. In other countries that will be a fully automatic AEG. Marking wise, we have the fire selection markings, fully automatic and semi. On the shooter's right side we have some Russian proof mark stamps. We have here ASGK, made in Japan, Tokyo Marui. And on the shooter's left side we have the German government proof marks. We have a serial number and a proof mark or a marking that I think should be a Russian proof mark from a government. And as well we have the serial number on the back of the top cover. That's it marking wise. What's new with this ß-Spetsnaz version as well? So you will find the Picatinny rail molded in the handguard. That's the point where you can mount the tech grip or a flashlight, if a flashlight is allowed in your country. In our country, flashlights, lasers, everything that shines to the target is not allowed. So we just can mount a dummy flashlight or something like that here. The handguard feels pretty nice and comfy in the hand. I must say I really like this short AK. Yeah. It's an AEG, so we need a battery compartment. As I told before, the battery is in the stock. And if you lift up the top cover, you will find a weight. Yep, a weight. Normally in the AK models from Tokyo Marui with the underfolding stock, you have the battery compartment on top of the gearbox. And they use the stick type battery. They look like this one. But this is just the weight. So in the full stock versions, Tokyo Marui are putting a weight on top of the gearbox. I think they do it that the gun feels a little bit more heftier and high quality, I don't know. But for me the weight isn't a sign of quality. So to get to the battery compartment, just push down the butt plate, then you can remove the butt plate and insert a battery. And due to the fact that this thing is made in a time where we had bigger batteries, there were no LiPo batteries or lithium ion technology, so we had nickel metal hydride and nickel cadmium batteries. They were big, so we needed a big battery space. So you have all this place in the stock, or all this space in the stock to fit a battery. That's why I use a 3000 milliamp Titan battery, 7.4 volt, instead of an even smaller 7.4 volt LiPo stick. So just place the battery in the stock. Normally these Marui models were delivered with a big Tamiya connector. I changed it here through a Dean's T plug. Okay, that's the battery installed, and now we are ready to go. These old models did not have anything like a MOSFET or ETU. This is just with a switch unit That's it. So you should have some trigger discipline. If not, you can get gear jams. For a small sound check. So that was the trigger response with 7.4 volt with the stock EG700 motor. As you could hear, it wasn't so slow. I think you can play with this gun still today. If you change the motor to a newer one, you will get an even faster trigger response. So now let's chrono the thing. I hope you enjoyed the chrono readings. That was with 0.2 gram BBs and adjusted hop up. As you saw, the energy isn't very high, but keep in mind the thing is right over 20 years old, totally stock. I did nothing on it. I think when you reseal it, you will get the energy with came out of the factory. Thanks for watching. See you next time.